Today, wars are fought with drones, satellites, and digital weapons. But thousands of years ago, before nations or empires, war was born with swords, spears, and the will to conquer. This is where it all began, in a land we now call Iran. Welcome to Mesopotamia, around 2700 BC, the cradle of civilization. Between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, powerful city-states rose. To the west, Sumer, now southern Iraq. To the east, Elam, in the highlands of modern-day Iran. The Sumerians built cities like Ur, Kish, and Lagash, inventing writing, law, and organized government. Their ziggurats towered over vast plains, and their kings sought control far beyond their walls. The Elamites ruled from mountainous lands, rich in metal and stone. Cities like Susa and Anshan thrived in what we now call southwestern Iran. They were traders, warriors, and rivals to their neighbors across the plain. One of the earliest warlords in history, Enmebaragesi of Kish, marched across the Zagros Mountains and struck Elamite lands. Ancient clay tablets tell us he returned victorious, with captives and spoils. This may be the first recorded war in human history. Why did they fight? It wasn't religion. It was power, trade, territory, and a desire for a name carved in stone. A generation later, Eannatum of Lagash went further. He crushed rivals, including the Elamites, and recorded it on the steel of the vultures. It showed discipline, formation, death. A new kind of war had emerged, organized, brutal, and remembered. But Elam never forgot. In later years, they struck back, raiding Sumerian cities and reclaiming strength. For centuries, the two lands clashed, across rivers, deserts, and generations. Around 2330 BCE, a new power rose, Sargon of Akkad. He conquered both Sumer and Elam, uniting them under one empire. But even he couldn't erase the long, bitter memory of war. This war, the first we ever recorded, was not just about kings and conquests. It was about humanity's first step into a cycle that would never end. And it began right here in the land we now call Iran. History isn't always told in monuments. Sometimes it's buried in clay and blood. This is Mythoswald Studios, where forgotten history lives again.